So Civilization 7 is in full display as we head towards its launch in February. Come with me, an old Civilization veteran, as we whiz through the highlights of their 2-hour stream in short and concise videos to showcase key contrasts between Civ 6 and what to expect in the next installment. First, a couple of minor bits. Rivers are proper tiles, not borders as we have come to know them. There are two types, minor and navigable. And the first thing I thought when I saw navigable rivers was Vikings. I can imagine that a civ or a leader sending ships right on through my empire, burning as they go. Well, maybe I watched too much of History Channel's Viking series, and well, that's for another video. As before, freshwater is important for new settlements, but not for housing as we remember it, but for happiness, which has been reworked into a new mechanic which we'll touch on later. So far, the very early game seems familiar, but the terrain seems like there's more nuance than before. During the stream, they discuss what seem to be like terrain modifiers, and I don't mean resources, but modifiers like rough, vegetated, and wet, which differ depending on what biome they are in. Now, this may just be a different hashing of what we know, what we had before. Forests, floodplains, hills, and other modifiers to a base terrain type, so maybe there's really no biggie here. A big change, as big as we saw from Civ 5 to Civ 6, is the worker unit in that it no longer exists. To work a tile, your city needs to literally build on it, making the placement of districts an even greater focus. Because everything is now a district, plopping it down not only grants you that tile's yield, but it also builds any improvements that you've unlocked and serves as a culture bomb. In the current Civ world, you consider what your new settlement could achieve based on what is around it within 3 tiles. Even early on, with some land acquisition and a worker, you could take a relative wasteland and make it useful or even powerful through careful planning. In Civ 7, it seems like a settlement's immediate area is much more critical as all districts must connect, meaning early growth must stem from the city's core. This is slightly going to change the way that we've been trained on how to evaluate potential new cities. Okay, I don't know how much people will actually like this rolling analysis of Civ 7 through the eyes of Civ 6, so I'm going to stop here and ask for feedback. If you like this approach, please like, share, comment, and follow, and we'll keep things moving. Until then, you immortal stewards of humanity, I bid you farewell.